Are you shushing? Who are you shushing?
Danny.
Danny.
Yes, about that.
You guys got about 80 seconds.
Okay, I'm not seeing comments yet, but that's okay. Great.
There we go.
Ooh.
Cecilia Sarate is our first.
Yes.
Hi,
Oh, we see
Cecilia.
a Brittany is our
Brittany.
first.
It's Brittany's birthday.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Brittany.
That was really cute.
Everybody
Happy
loves
birthday, Brittany. Oh, look at all of our customers. I forget that we don't do this anymore.
I know.
I want to know, is it snowing where everyone is at? Because it was snowing like a crazy person.
Have you guys
huge
seen like the
and
map of the
beautiful.
country?
It's
Like,
just white?
yes, it's crazy.
So basically, yes, it's
Yeah,
snowing where
everywhere.
everyone is
Yeah.
at. Okay.
Everybody is saying the same thing, I think.
Yeah. Although I did hear it was supposed to warm up in Texas starting like this weekend.
Thank
So
goodness.
hopefully that is still on the weather roadmap. I mean, you know.
Yes, the weather has to stick to it.
We don't stick to it here at Plant Therapy. Why do you think the weather has to stick to it?
13 seconds, everybody.
My mom's watching too.
Oh, Darby's mom.
Hi, Darby's mom.
Darby, what is your mom's name?
Angie.
Hi,
Angie.
Angie Baker. I see Angie Baker snowing in Bear
Snowing in
Lake.
Bear Lake.
Ooh.
Angie Baker, I just love you.
Snowy Long Island, New York, snowy Massachusetts. Well, that seems regular.
No surprise there.
And you are live.
Oh goodness, welcome everyone to this Plant Therapy Live, your one-stop shop for natural product news, easy DIYs, and tips for natural living. Let's get started. A lot of people asking about DIYs. That is one of the best ways we delight our customers.
What?
Do you know what that is?
Oh my.
Show you how to use those oils and how to combine them. Can customers who have kids use non-kid safe oils in their home? I think it just puts such a personal touch on the oils.
We're always looking for that sustainable sourcing.
So that's a really good way to use essential oils in your first trimester.
This is also a great choice if you're not a big lavender fan.
And we always try to do the right thing around the world and leave it a better place.
Oh, we do. We do. Today, we have a special show for you today because we are bringing on another special guest. Our special guest today is going to take us on a wonderful journey to our
Armpits!
But first, Katrina is going to talk about how apparently us humans have a fascination with the way we smell.
Yeah, and
For
it's-
our natural news.
That's right. Let's start. So humans have always been interested in smelling better, but our underarm obsession didn't really start until the last 100 years, which I think is pretty interesting. That's not that long of a time ago. Different cultures throughout history have used everything from scented olives to musk to carob powder, carbolic acid, or mineral salts to help tame their body odor.
Do we know what carbolic acid is?
It doesn't sound like something I want to put directly under my arms.
Yeah, anything with acid in it, I would keep away from your arms. Although, I could be wrong.
And I love the thought of olives. Not gonna lie. You just like
Just some olive oil under there.
make yourself smell better. Maybe put it in your martini when you're done. Just
I
kidding.
smell like
we
a
don't want to do
pizza.
that. Danny wants to put his olives in his pizza.
So the first modern antiperspirant was called Everdry, and it was released in 1903. And it was so strong and acidic, it reportedly ate through clothing.
Sorry.
That's really
And it's
horrible.
amazing though. I mean, how scary.
worked.
And a study conducted at the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences, Genomics, and Microbiology Lab, let's all pause that I
Did you
said that all
practice that?
correctly, I sure did, showed that long-term antiperspirant users had a higher amount of odor-causing bacteria when they switched to natural products. So if your pits make you stink when you switch to natural deodorant, that's why. And I think today we're going to go into a little bit about that detox process. So deodorants sure have come a long way.
Do you think they had that same issue with Everdry? Probably not. It's just like eating everything.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how they
There's
cleanse
nothing.
to become like for natural deodorants. I don't know.
You don't need to shave anymore. It just eats
Nope,
it all.
it's all gone.
Ooh, that's pretty intense. And speaking of intense armpits, our special guest. I'm
Poor
sorry.
Ashley.
It was really quite a natural segue. I don't know. Ashley.
Come on,
Come on,
Dan.
Dale.
You're welcome. Anything I can do to make you feel welcome on this show. Ashley, deodorants.
Yes.
Why are Plant Therapy's deodorants so special?
Oh my gosh, so many reasons.
I'm a little late to this game of masking up.
So the main benefits from our deodorants that we just recently launched are the ingredients. So the ingredients that we have, let me reach, listed here, caprylic, triglyceride, and I will definitely butcher a majority of these ingredients, but just
We
bear with
believe
me.
in you.
Caprylic, triglyceride, and then I can kind of also talk about what each ingredient does.
Yeah.
So that is an oil made from coconuts that makes our deodorant go on smooth. So, that's very important, I think. Tapioca starch is also a starch that's extracted from the cassava plant, and that helps you keep feeling dry, which also is important for a deodorant. Ozokerite, don't know if I'm
She
saying
nailed
that
that
right.
one.
Is an earth wax and is great at naturally stabilizing the ingredients that are in this formulation. The sodium bicarbonate, that is also known as the baking soda. It's a natural and safe mineral that helps neutralize odor. What else? Coconut oil, a great oil that is packed with rich fatty acids, vitamins, and antioxidants. Cyclodextrin. This is a sugar-based ingredient from corn that slowly releases the scent throughout your wear of the deodorant.
Which is great because so many people talk about, like, when you look at reviews and stuff, they say that they can smell it throughout the whole entire day.
Yeah.
So it's nice that that scent doesn't go away and then you're, have nothing left.
And then shea butter obviously is a great moisturizer that holds also antioxidants and vitamins. And then the lactobacillus. Question mark?
Pretty sure that's from a snake.
This is just a healthy bacteria that is also found in your gut. So something that we're able to kind of reapply and reintroduce into our bodies.
And it's found in mother's spit.
Is
Did
it
you know
really?
that?
Oh, wow. No.
Oh, Dan.
Of course it is.
Oh, Dan.
I
Never
believed him.
know.
I believed him. I really did. I believed
I
him.
know.
I mean, maybe if it's in your gut, it really could be found in mother's. No, okay, we're not going there. A couple things that I want to add with those ingredients that you were listing. We already talked about how the scent kind of lasts all day. Baking soda. Here, I'm going to pull my mask out. Baking soda. A lot of people use baking soda to absorb odors, right? They say, like, if your fridge is stinky, whatever, you have fish in it, right? You put a thing of baking soda in it. It's used in, like, the carpet refreshers, right? Like anytime you're doing that, because it does help pull those odors. It's used in, like to put in your shoe, like a powder because it absorbs the odor. So it's super effective, and I think a lot of people are used to it. There are people that do that are a bit more sensitive to baking soda, and Plant Therapy is planning on coming out with a sensitive skin deodorant that won't contain baking soda. But I will say that I have seen comment after comment of customers who have never been able to use a deodorant with baking soda before and can use ours without any irritation. Which is
And I'm one of those people. Like, I don't use baking soda in any of my deodorants. So when I heard, when we started working on this, and I found out that we were working on one with baking soda first, I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to wait, But I've been able to use this without any irritation, and I've been using them for months now without any issues. So.
Yeah, it's really nice. And the last thing I want to say, because other people have questions to ask you, but I was on the phone with my cousin. She went and bought some products at the retail store, and she had like a really great idea, and she wanted to share it with me. And then after that, she starts telling me all about talking about the deodorant and how much she's loving it. And she was with somebody and she was telling them they needed to try it. And she was like, you know, one of my favorite things about the deodorant is when I wash my armpits, it all comes off. And all of a sudden I was like, that is so true. One of my biggest pet peeves using other deodorant is like, because I have like these press-on nails, for those that are listening, and I don't know, people that are watching probably can't see, but I use press-on nails. This is really too much information, but you're welcome in advance. When I'm washing my deodorant, like, you know, other non-plant therapy deodorant, it like will get under my nails. Like it's just like this, you know, nasty, like thick stuff. And when with plant therapies, I think it's like that coconut, that first ingredient, and it just like washes off. So you don't have like just, if you don't wash your armpits good, I feel like it just like layers and oh, it's nasty. See, too much information.
I actually think that that is a benefit that the deodorant companies add. It's kind of like a save for later. So you're like walking around, oh, I forgot to put on my deodorant. You just rub what's under your fingernails.
I mean, it might be true. That's probably why people don't have to reapply, because that stuff stays on for weeks. You can't get it off, even if you try. Okay.
Yeah, and you know, I want to point out too that I have used so many different natural deodorants, and I love how this one, you don't have to like warm it up like on your pits. Like it glides on so easy. It doesn't like crumble apart. The formula itself is just so smooth and soft. It's so wonderful.
Yeah.
So glad you guys are loving it.
Yeah.
You guys look so uncomfortable pulling out your masks.
They probably, can you hear us whispering? We have mics on.
This is true. I just
Do
said
I need to turn off your microphones?
we already answered.
We
my
already
question.
answered the next few questions.
We're down to number 4.
Yeah, so just go ahead and do number 4.
Okay. Why is it bad to have aluminum in your deodorant?
So the aluminum in deodorants are usually used for the antiperspirant aspect. And that aluminum just clogs your sweat ducts. So that helps prevent, you know, sweating in normal deodorants.
That's like, I just picture like walking around with 2 cans of pop under my arm.
Yeah, I feel like anything that is blocking something that should naturally be happening within your body is probably not a great thing.
Yeah, like we sweat to get rid of our toxins, and it's a natural thing that our body does. So taking something that's going to plug you up, just maybe not.
It's not
Maybe not. Just plugs you up.
I'm just thinking people with babies.
No plugging. Okay. Speaking of things that you should just, you know, naturally let come out of your pits, we're really messing this up. But why do you have to detox your armpits when you go to natural?
Yeah, so this is a great question. I think that it's with anything while detoxing, it's just getting rid of that aluminum buildup or toxins that you've had within your body for the last several years, or, you know, however long you've been using unconventional or different types of deodorants. So allowing that time to just have your body go back to its natural pH balances, and just kind of letting that all of the natural processes happen is generally a good idea for any type of detox.
I think it's very similar to like when you're switching to a natural like shampoo and conditioner routine. Like your hair initially might get kind of oily, a little more heavy as it's just like kind of detoxing from all that stuff that's in conventional shampoos and conditioners. And I kind of feel like it's sort of the same thing with deodorants. Like we're so used to using all these really chemical laden products, and then so any kind of switch, your body is going to have to adjust.
And this might be a little bit TMI on my end. Yes! I'm going to make sure that Retha's not the only one. Really, when I switched to our natural deodorant, I was stinky. Like, and I couldn't figure out why, because a lot of people were trying it and saying like, no, I smell so good, like I'm working out and I can still smell it. And I'm like, guys, like, don't sit next to me because it's not a good idea. I do not smell good. And really what I realized is that I needed to detox, and since I've, gone through that and I've been using the product for a while, I have no issues.
Yeah.
So I think that's important to keep in mind too, and just maybe warn your hubbies or wives.
I'm switching to a natural deodorant. You might want to sleep in a different bed for the next week.
I will say that generally that detox process is like 2 to 4 weeks. So just, allow your body to just let it be, and
It's
it'll
worth
soon
it
get
in
better.
the end. It definitely is worth it.
Yeah, and everybody's body chemistry is just so different. Like for me, at first I was using them and I was like, oh, this is fine. I'm not really noticing anything. And I feel like 3 weeks later, all of a sudden, I was like waking up like at night, like what is going on? and I would relapse and go back to my old deodorants and then have to start the process all over again.
You guys, I literally would check Mia's diaper is Mia, why, where is this stink coming from? I'm checking my baby. I'm what the heck? And I realized it was me, which was really embarrassing.
Oh my goodness, that is funny.
We did have a question, and I can't remember who asked it, but they wanted to know, how do you detox?
Oh, sorry, I was reading comments. What was the question?
How do you detox? How
Oh.
can you detox your armpits?
One of my favorite ways is using apple cider
Vinegar.
vinegar. Let's say that 10 times fast. And just applying it on a daily basis to help clear your pores and get some of that
Yeah,
nastiness
there's
out.
quite a lot of DIYs online about bentonite clay and apple cider
Charcoal,
vinegar and putting
yeah.
it and just kind of letting that help pull out those toxins to quicken the detox
Yeah,
process.
you can also just
Go rogue.
Let
Yeah.
it be.
it's going to take longer, and you'll probably stink longer, but you can. But
Just accept the
detoxing is, it's really a thing though. And I think a lot of people, when switching to natural deodorants, it doesn't last very long, right? Because they're like, oh, it's working, oh, it's not. And then they go back, right? It really is a process. It really is a thing. And you can talk to people after people who have switched to natural deodorants. They've all had this experience. And once they've gotten past that detox phase, then it no longer happens, right? And the natural deodorant works.
Yeah, this is my favorite deodorant now.
Yes.
The way it feels, the way it smells,
Speaking of, what's your favorite scent so far?
I love them both. To be honest, I go back and forth. So when we were first testing out the deodorants, it was kind of late spring. So I thought that the grapefruit cardamom was a super nice, light, fresh scent. And then in the winter, colder months, I've been transitioning to the tiara flower just because I love the coconut and the warm. And so I love both.
My favorite is definitely the grapefruit cardamom. I just love that blend in general. I love cardamom. I love how it just kind of masks the smell, and I just think it's really lovely.
Same. I love the grapefruit I love both, but grapefruit cardamom is the one that I bought 3 of.
Grapefruit cardamom is the best seller as far as scents go for our deodorants. It is our best seller. But I've actually been surprised. We get lots of questions about, are either more of a gender neutral scent? What scent could my husband use? We get a lot of questions like that. And originally, I was all grapefruit cardamom for sure. And then all of a sudden, there was multiple men that I knew, here at work, that were tiara flower all the way for me, and I was like,
Interesting.
you use tiara flower? What? And that's multiple just kept being yeah, that's by far my favorite. Matt was one of them, and he was like, I don't even like the grapefruit cardamom. And I was like, Matt, okay, that's cool.
Sensing some passion.
Yeah, so I think the tiara flower, I think that name kind of, sometimes people are hesitant to get that for their husband or something, but really the scent is not.
Yeah,
it's not it's really like coconut, a warm
vanilla,
coconut.
Yeah, a little tropical, but not overly floral.
No, not at all. So I really think it works. It works well.
I think yesterday was the first time I had smelled either one of them. Obviously I'm not using them because I
Because you
didn't know
smelled
the
them
smell
for the
until
first time
yesterday.
yesterday.
But I was surprised that I would wear either one of those.
Yeah.
The only thing that even turns me off to taking it to the gym with me is the label looks a little more feminine.
Yeah.
But But I'm serious. It's really, they're both, I'd wear both of them.
Taking it to the gym with me.
So what I would do if I went to the gym is I would put tape
duct
around
tape.
it.
Duct tape is
Just
deodorant.
peel the label off, Danny. That's easy.
I mean, I honestly, I get that these labels could be a bit more feminine, but when it was like, you know, what's the best part of our deodorant? I almost said the label. Like, I think it's
love it.
so
yeah.
pretty.
And I think as we expand this too with more gender neutral sense, of course, you know, we're always considering the design of our products. So definitely see some more in the
Can you
future.
guys kind of briefly describe the scent to both of them? We have a lot of customers asking what they smell like.
Yeah, so I think we
Can we
described
crack
the
'em
scent
open
of
again?
TR flower, right? It's that coconut, little tropical, the coconut with vanilla. It has that warmth, that sweetness. With the most, like, the teeniest hint of floral. I do not like floral at all. And, like, I have to try to get floral from the TR flower.
I agree.
But this one is so good.
I mean, the grapefruit cardamom is what you think it should
Just
smell
so
like.
fresh and citrus.
But then it
So
has like that
Rounded.
kind of kick to it from the cardamom that just like
Gives
really
it a
pulls
little
it together.
zest. Yes, it's
so
so
nice.
yummy.
I mean, it serious is like you eating a grapefruit. Who likes to eat
Like a
grapefruit?
fresh
I
cut
love
A
grapefruit.
fresh
Yes.
cut
Yes.
grapefruit.
Ugh.
And you know, like when you're cutting the grapefruit and it's just like splashing
everywhere.
That's totally what this smells like, with just like that cardamom just really kind of grounding it a little bit, just like pulling it together. It's really wonderful.
So I just saw Beautiful Mess had said that her husband was really upset when the Healing Balm changed the labels because it had flowers all over it, and he took it to work all the time. I still have my sample from when we started making the Healing Balm that Lori gave me. It has lasted me that long, and I use it all the time. But I feel his pain. I'm telling you, duct tape.
Duct tape it up, or just like own it. Be like, yeah, my stuff has flowers all over it.
So what?
I'm
Yeah.
manly enough
High
that I can do
quality.
this.
So what? You should get some too, because you stink. Oh, speaking of grapefruit, we have a fun pink grapefruit scalp scrub for everyone. Katrina is going to head on over to our DIY and get that set up and ready to go. And while she's doing that, I'm just gonna quickly duct tape, laugh out loud, go over here to comments and just remove the label, Danny, Gina says.
Right?
That's a good point. I actually didn't even think about that, Gina. Oak chip and cedarwood Texas for future deodorant fragrance. That does sound lovely.
Yes.
TR flower sounds amazing. It does. When you smell TR flower, you just think that you should be on a beach.
Yeah.
It just smells so coconutty and warm and just
Like what's that coconut drink? Like that slushy. Is it? Oh, it's probably a pina colada.
Yes.
Is it pina? Oh, I have never had a pina colada.
You get so much coconut from it. I mean,
It
it's,
kind of, we should do, if you like pina colada, you should put it on your pits.
Sounds like our next little Instagram thing.
All right, here is our DIY intro. Ooh, that was nice.
you're welcome.
Okay,
for that.
and we are
Danny,
over to
that's
you,
nice.
DIY girl.
Okay, so our DIY today is going to be a pink grapefruit scalp scrub. And I like how this kind of ties in with what we're talking about with the grapefruit, and a scalp scrub is also just a detoxifying thing for your scalp. So we're just talking about detoxifying and grapefruit. Okay, so here's what we need. We need some argan oil, a tablespoon of that. Okay.
I got you guys turned down so you can talk.
Okay, 1 tablespoon of argan, very moisturizing. 1 tablespoon of organic fractionated coconut oil right here. Add that in there. Then we're going to do 3 tablespoons of white sugar. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we are going to do 8 drops of pink grapefruit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, so close.
That 9 drops.
9 drops of pink grapefruit. And we're going to do
start a
4
betting
drops, hopefully, of Himalayan cedarwood. Oh, hold on, this one's going to take a second here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nailed it.
Much easier. Okay, and then mix it all up.
Bake it 350 for.
Oh, Sherry.
Katrina, does it have to be white sugar or can it be brown sugar?
I think it can absolutely be brown sugar. And if you're willing to make a big mess, then charcoal's another option.
The
Which
brown
is serious
sugar
about
is
the
for
brown sugar?
brunettes, right?
Oh, yes.
Maybe? No?
Yep.
makes-
The sugar
what
is
makes
just
brown
being
sugar
used
brown?
as an exfoliant here, so really any exfoliant would be just fine. Sugar's really good though because it does kind of melt when you're scrubbing it, so it's not like salt where it'd be a little bit more of a mess, but this is a lot more gentle and it kind of melts as you're scrubbing your scalp. The heart, scrubbing your scalp.
That sounds like a pirate name. Scrubby Scalp. The pirate.
And then here we go. So it just looks like that, super easy. You
You're
would,
going to demonstrate.
hypothetically, you take a scoop, you could just kind of massage it into your hair. You can do it while you're in the shower. You can do it before you get in the shower. You can leave it in for maybe 5 to 10 minutes if you like, and then make sure to really wash out really good. And it's just a great way to help keep your scalp healthy and supple, and which is really great for hair growth and hair health in general. So I hope you guys like it.
I know what I'm doing this weekend.
I know that
Getting
sounds
a supple scalp.
lovely.
So nice.
We do have some questions. Can this be used on your armpits and as a body scrub? And I don't see why not.
Yeah. Sounds delightful.
Yeah, I don't
Especially
see.
if they're hairy armpits.
Just do like a full body scrub.
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
lovely.
There's definitely nothing in there that would make it so you couldn't use that as a full body scrub. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Now it's
What's that smell?
We're not in sync.
we didn't practice that. We have a fun, exciting game for you. Guess what the oil is based on the smell.
Okay.
I'm feeling sweaty right now. Somebody give me a deodorant.
Wait, you like this one? Emilee's gonna demonstrate how you put on deodorant.
Am I though? I don't think so.
No, she's not. For those of you that are just listening, you didn't miss anything. What's that smell?
So, between you, Retha, between you and Emilee is a basket with duct
Those are
tape
kid safe.
over the labels.
This is true.
Okay,
It
so
all
what
makes
we're-
sense now.
Just
So
came
what we're
full
gonna
circle.
do is I'm gonna have you guys. We'll start with Ashley. Let's start with Ashley. So pick an oil.
Okay.
You're going to smell it, and you can share it with the rest of your team. And we're going to try to guess what this oil is.
I'm really
And,
bad at this.
Describe the smell, and our customers will help you as well.
Ooh. Smells kind of like smoky.
Is it vetiver? Is it vetiver?
And
Danny, are some of these blends or are they all singles?
is that cedarwood? I think it's cedarwood.
But what kind? Is it?
Oh,
I feel like maybe Texas.
I do
don't
think
know the
Texas
difference.
is the.
Maybe not. Texas, I think, is normally a little sharper, but I could be wrong.
Texas cedarwood reminds me of like pencil shavings.
Yeah, I get, but
That's
not.
what I think it's. I think it could be Texas.
I think it could be Texas.
I think so too.
All right, go ahead and fill that label up.
All right.
Cedarwood Atlas. Well, it's definitely
Virginia! Virginian cedarwood.
That's
So
still
close.
pretty close.
Oh,
All
what a
right,
bummer.
good job, guys.
No,
You're up, Retha.
I'm so nervous.
We believe in you.
Please be easy. I told them today I could be smelling like vetiver, and I'd be like, that smells like spearmint to me. I'm so bad at it.
That would be funny if this one was spearmint.
It's not spearmint.
Yeah, I will tell you there's no spearmint in there.
Oh, I don't know what it is.
But that's why you have a team.
Okay, team.
Describe it.
If you had to describe that
I mean,
smell.
it's very medicinal.
I know what this is.
Oh, what is it?
I don't know. I feel like I know in my heart of hearts what it is. Maybe pass it to Katrina. She probably.
Oh, there's a sweetness to it that's throwing me off. I don't know what it is.
Is it like
Manuka?
Manuka. Did you say Manuka?
Just
So that
everything.
would make sense because we're getting medicinal,
Yeah.
which Manuka is very medicinal.
That's my guess.
That I
Here,
would.
let's-
Yeah.
What about Ashley? Poor Ashley.
No,
She
I'm
doesn't
not-
know.
No,
Handing
it's
it to
okay.
her.
I don't even know what Manuka smells like.
Yeah.
I think it smells like that.
I think it smells like that too.
It's not eucalyptus.
It's got that
not as like
sweet,
punch you in the
like-
face. It has a sweetness. That's what was
so
throwing me off. I
nice.
got medicinal, like a tea tree.
Oh,
Yes.
but it's.
I got like a medicinal
I
kind of
think
tea
it
tree,
might be
but then there was a
Manuka.
sweetness, and I'm not familiar. A lot of people are guessing Elemi.
No, Elemi is more
Isn't it
close
more
to a
floral?
frankincense.
Oh, I thought Elemi was more floral.
Oh, Balmain Bush.
Oh, you might be
The whole
Balmain
label's
Bush.
coming off.
That's good.
Oh, I was like, were we
Yes.
that off?
Hold on,
Her
hold
eyes.
on.
It's not rosemary.
Well, maybe we'll
Oh,
What is it?
What is it?
it's a peach artemisia.
What? There's oils of the months in here? That's not fair.
That's
you
not
guys.
nice.
Citrus Artemisia does smell like Manuka though.
Okay,
That's
thanks,
crazy.
Darby. Thanks for making us feel better.
So if you haven't tried this oil, what it smells like is, I mean, you get some medicinal, but with the sweetness.
like a
It's-
sweet tea tree.
Yeah, it is, but a super sweet tea tree.
Yeah.
Tea tree's like way medicinal.
Yes.
That smells
Like
really
a
nice.
super sweet tea tree.
I think I smelled that once like 4 months ago.
Right?
That's brilliant.
For those of
We
you
could have taken the
who
top.
don't know,
off
peach
too.
Oh, that's a good
artemisia
point.
is also native to Idaho. So to me,
Is
it
it?
smells very
Idaho.
much like Idaho.
Okay, I like it. Ooh, this is a small bottle. It's gonna be like neroli. She's gonna know it in a second. No, it's
I
not
think I
neroli.
do know what it is. I can't remember what it's called. It
She
was the
doesn't
oil
like
of
it.
the month.
Oh.
Danny, you
Maybe
are
I know.
getting us.
I know, I'm sorry.
Gosh, what is this one called? It really fits
Is it
in with our
Sichuan?
stinky armpit.
Sichuan pepper?
Sichuan. I think that's what it is.
Wait,
Not,
I love Sichuan.
I
not
do
a fan
too.
for
I
me.
actually kind of really like it too.
It's almost
It
like when
kind
this one.
it hits you right here in the nose. It's like,
Like a
Like
punch
a
in the
wasabi.
nose, guys.
I just get a real heavy
I
like
mean, I
BO
want to
from it.
like cook with it for what that's
Oh,
worth.
definitely Sichuan. Oh, it's so good.
I want
I
to cook
love
with it,
Szechuan
but it
pepper.
really hits you here.
I was gonna say it smells like pepper, like peppers. Go figure. It's called Sichuan pepper.
Yeah, but not like black pepper.
Like banana peppers, or like when
yeah,
you
it
crack
has
open
like
one
you.
of
I
those
want to cook with it.
pepperoncinis.
Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
so yummy.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely Sichuan.
I like
That's
it.
what I want that in a deodorant, which is hilarious
Oh,
because
I could
It
see
does
that
smell
actually.
like banana pepper.
Do
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like it.
oh, I love
Like I
it.
want to put it on my salad.
Yeah, yeah.
So
I wanna cook with it.
Oh,
Okay.
you ladies are crazy.
Well,
All right.
Let's see what it
Let's
is.
see.
So-
Well, I'll pull the top off. Yep, we're right. Sichuan.
Yay.
I'm impressed with your abilities. Your turn, Em.
Okay, wait. I know
And
people.
you don't have to do all those oils.
Good.
Oh, I was
Be
gonna start
wild.
taking the label off. I'll just tell you guys what it is.
I also like that you close your eyes.
So this bottle
I
is
can-
a 10
some
mil.
of them- Yeah.
This is a 10 mil.
Oh, hold on. My sniffer's broken.
Oh,
After
she
that
can't,
Sichuan.
she can't smell it.
Coffee or something to
You're supposed to smell
Is
the
it
inside of your elbow.
Oh, I like grapefruit. Wait,
No, it's not
grapefruit. that should be an easy one. Almost
Is it
as
grape?
easy
I
as
think
like
it's grapefruit.
spearmint.
But I have Sichuan stuck in my nose.
And it gets stuck right here. It
Or
does.
is it lemon?
Oh, maybe it's lemon.
Oh my.
I think maybe
Oh my
it's
gosh, I
lemon.
want it so bad.
I think it's lemon.
Do it. That's Sichuan.
It's, I may have
potent.
sneaked a peek. I know what it is.
I think it's lemon.
It is.
Oh wait, I
Well, now you
lemon. Okay, Ashley, you ready?
Oh, gosh,
We'll each
again.
do one more.
Okay.
How's that? We're actually making good time today on the live. There's
Okay.
only been 30 minutes.
Oh,
I know.
Jeez.
What's happening?
Just cruising through. Oh, this also smells medicinal.
Okay.
Maybe
I like
that's
medicinal.
the Manuka.
But
Is
I
there
feel like
manuka
this
in
one's a
here?
little bit more potent.
Is it
So
like,
maybe
you know,
it's
just slap
straight
you
tea
across the
tree.
face? Might be tea tree. Tea tree is tricky to me because tea tree
I
has,
agree.
there's lots of different scents in tea tree.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
it's like, sometimes you get like what reminds me of my childhood with like all those acne products, right? And it's just like, oh my
Yes.
gosh, that's tea tree. But then sometimes tea tree has like that,
Subtle.
and sometimes it's almost like maybe not smoky, but a little woodsy. I
See,
get
and
from
this
tea
one
tree
I think
sometimes.
is tea tree, but it has like almost a eucalyptus note.
Yeah. Okay. So a tea tree with a eucalyptus.
Like it doesn't smell bad enough to be tea
Yeah,
tree.
I think it's a light tea tree. It does smell very light to me.
It's a very
actually.
nice batch if it is tea tree.
Yeah, it's a very light tea tree. It's like what my laundry smells like when I take it out,
Yes,
not when I'm putting the
yes.
tea tree
Yeah.
in. Yeah, it's super light.
Yeah, but it's not hitting me like a
No,
tea tree
that's what I'm
usually
saying.
does.
It's very,
is it like
it's
a
very light.
eucalyptus dimes?
I don't couldn't
think so
think of
either.
what eucalyptus. It's not Rosalina. It shouldn't be
Is it
Rosalina.
Conzia?
It shouldn't be, why not?
Oh.
Is it Rosalina?
Maybe it's Rosalina.
Maybe it is Rosalina.
No.
Let's see.
Interesting. When you think of Rosalina, when you're smelling it now, I don't know. I didn't think Rosalina was that close to tea tree in scent though. Like my memory
I'll
of
let you do the
Rosalina is
reveal.
not that.
Now,
It's
Think
too
of-
nice to be tea tree though, I feel like.
I know, but I don't get the eucalyptus like you do. I don't get that
I
cineol,
get
which
a
is
little bit of that eucalyptus.
you
Okay,
get
I'm
that
gonna-
cineol. It's
I'm
it
gonna
could be
reveal it.
Rosalina then.
some people
Drum
say
roll, please.
Manuka and Kunzia.
It's Rosalina.
Oh my goodness! I'm picking more of a sweetness than
Wow.
that eucalypt, that cineol.
That smells really nice.
Look at that. Okay. I didn't realize that Rosalina smelled that close to tea tree.
Yeah.
And just so you guys don't feel horrible,
Although it's very
if you don't get them, I put some in here that were
We've already
some-
pulled a couple. Just
yeah. So I mean,
We've already pulled hard ones.
okay.
yeah, these are tough.
Oh, this one doesn't even have a cap, a top label.
Yeah, that fell off.
Oh, this one. Well, this one is really hard to open. It is thick and it is dark. And it is vetiver.
I don't even want to argue with that. Yeah. Yeah.
She like falls asleep.
Yep, definitely. I approve that message.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a vetiver fan.
I love that.
Okay, I'll tell you guys a story.
When you close your eyes, does it warm your heart? If this isn't vetiver,
It is vetiver, and I will tell you guys the story. So when I was working in shipping many, many moons ago, like
it's
7
vetiver.
years ago, we used to have our shipping stations like around us, and we pulled a bin out and 30 ml bottles, like 30 ml bottles of vetiver shattered on the
no.
floor. And ever since then, I have been scarred by vetiver.
No.
So I want to like vetiver. I tell myself I like vetiver.
Just
I like
close
it in
your eyes.
buns, but you know,
Close your eyes
little
while
it
you do
smells
it.
like a little
PTSD.
bit like death to me.
It smells like a really
Not
frustrating
that I
day.
know what death smells like.
Oh
but
my gosh, I think it is heaven.
I love it.
Like it is, well, you know this about me. You
I
know
do,
the vetiver is my soul oil.
What
like
is
it.
the? Oh gosh, now I'm losing my train of thought. There's a
I love it
different
so
type
much.
of vetiver that is not as like extreme. That's very
Amorous?
nice. No, not amorous.
Amorous to me smells really
It's one we have never carried. I think it starts with a K. I'm gonna let you guys know. It's in
All
here
right.
somewhere.
This one we have a white cap, so it's kind of making me think it's a kid-safe blend.
Or
Do we have blends in here, Danny?
You do.
Oh, so I gotta pick the blend.
Yeah.
All
I know.
right.
I actually, well, this might be okay if it's a
It's a
familiar
white,
kid safe.
yeah, it's a white label, so come on. Or white cap.
Come on,
Come on.
you got this.
Rucous, yes.
Ooh.
Rucous.
I've
Thank
not
you.
heard of that.
Thank
Me
you,
neither.
Debbie. That's exactly what I was thinking.
You know, it's funny
You would
because
love it.
vetiver is not
so good.
intense to me.
Really?
No, like when I smell it, it's just like warming. Like I feel it in my
It's your
this
soul
area
oil.
when I'm.
It's your soul
That's why I
oil.
call it my soul oil because some oils you feel here, some oils you know it's just like "Brrr," right. Like, I did like fire coming out of my ears motion. You know what I'm talking about, though. You hit those oils and you're just like, hold on. Vetiver, I feel in my soul. Like, I feel like in my chest and my abdomen.
I just want to keep this one. I don't even want to share
She
it.
smelled that one for a long time.
Yeah,
It
it's
smells
got
really
a really citrusy, like, kind of top notes, a little
Is
bit
it Happy
sweet.
Place?
I'm thinking it's Happy
Oh,
Place.
that's my favorite.
Ooh, Darby should smell it then.
That's my
Darby can
very,
tell
very
us if it's
favorite.
Happy Place.
It looks like a Happy Place.
Out of everything we carry, that's my
Like,
favorite.
this is so good.
I don't
you
share
guys.
it with my kids. I keep it to myself.
I feel like I remember Happy Place being a bit more citrusy.
Yeah, it does smell the bergamot in it to me.
Yeah, I
it's
feel like Happy Place is a bit more citrus, and I'm
Is
not
it?
getting as much citrus with that.
I don't know. I feel
Yeah,
like that is
what
pretty
about-
citrusy.
Yeah. I did just smell vetiver for a while. Maybe it's.
My nose feels a little broken.
Yeah.
Happy Place has vetiver in it.
I smell patchouli, and Happy Place does?
Yeah, Happy
Okay.
Place has vetiver in it.
Patchouli in that.
Well, Happy Place has patchouli.
Yeah, I can't. I've
It's
never
got to be
smelled
Happy Place then.
All right, do the unveiling. Let's see.
Nope. And it's yellow. Oh, hello, sunshine.
Oh, hello,
I got
sunshine.
excited. And it's not Happy Place.
Honestly, the two of them smell very similar.
Do
So
they?
to me, that's a pretty common thing.
It
They
is
smell really similar.
lovely. Hello, sunshine. Okay, did we all just do? Oh no, Emilee. Emilee gets
Last
one
one?
more.
Last
Okay,
However,
last one.
Hello Sunshine has a new name now.
Oh, what is it?
It is Hello Morning.
Oh,
Hello, morning.
Yes.
And it has grapefruit, black pepper, lemon, balsam fir, sweet orange, cedarwood, and sandalwood. I bet those were those grounding oils we were smelling.
I'm so mad at myself right now. I know what this is.
That's what you said last
I
time.
know. That's what I said every time.
I'm
So why are you
disappointed
mad
that
at
that's not
yourself?
That's why it's so
put
hard.
this one back and try
That's
again?
why it's so hard because they're so familiar, but then there's like a million things that are going on in
Okay.
your
Yeah.
mind.
And
yeah.
it's kind of the more that you smell it, the more confused you get. Like the more you're second guessing
You're
yourself.
not convinced anymore.
Like a little.
I hope it's
You
spearmint.
get a little cinnamon. Am I
said
like
there's no
totally making
spearmint.
that
Did
up?
you
I feel
say
like
you get
clove-
cinnamon?
Like a little, or a
that what
yeah,
you
like
said?
a spice.
Allspice?
Is it wood spice?
I don't feel like it's.
Almond.
I don't feel like. Oh, is
That's
it
one of my
almond?
favorites too.
But
Oh, it is
I
good.
also smell like a cinnamon or a clove in there, and I
Oh,
don't
would
think
be
Balm
balm
Mint Bush does that. Or has that.
Balm mint is very.
I really want to be.
I really like it.
I like that too. It smells real nice.
Katrina, we believe in you. What is it?
It's not it's not
It's so familiar.
It is.
it is so familiar, but it's not cinnamon.
It's not.
It's definitely not cinnamon.
I'm gonna.
But it is spicy. You know.
You already peeked.
Is
Emily.
it a
I didn't
blender or
look. I
single?
didn't look.
Cheating.
What does it
I
start
just
with?
saw the. Can I tell you what color I saw?
Is it a blender or single?
I think it's a single.
A single.
Now that I've seen the color, I think I know.
Is
it.
it
What color is
Kunzia?
the label?
I think it's pink.
It's pink. Oh,
Yep.
it's got to be Kunzia.
I feel like it's Kunzia. Oh, hold
Here,
on. Hold on. Okay, sorry.
here, will you pull that?
The duct tape's too strong.
Yay!
I never thought of Kunzia having like that spicy
Oh, that
note.
smells
it
so
is.
nice.
No, it's definitely. I thought the ish.
I did too.
Pingo,
That's
but-
the one I
but
was
that's-
thinking.
Pingo's
Yeah.
a smaller bottle.
And
Yeah, it
it's
is a
much
tiny
more sweeter. I
Yes.
think it's like a very like a. Isn't that the one that's like cinnamon, like a hot,
Like
hot
a
cinnamon
hot-
bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much sweeter.
Oh, it must be this one.
I really like that.
Let's just
Oh,
take
let's-
all
You said it's little, right?
You all have time, right?
Oh,
Oh no.
There's a that's
Oh,
probably
there's another little one.
that's
Decapolis.
definitely
Root
decalipus.
berries.
Oh.
Maybe.
Well,
I love
Is that
that one.
decalipus?
Actually-
I think that could be decalipus.
Wait.
I think I like it.
You don't like it, Emily?
No, I do. I do.
I mean, that
It's
initial
lovely.
smell, I was like, but then I
Oh,
was
this
like,
one
wait,
is the Ishpingo.
what one's that? Decapolis?
That one's so good. I think that one is decalipus.
I can't say
Ooh.
the first part.
Ooh, we could do like an Ishpingo and decalipus blend. That would be delightful.
Ishpingo blends really well with oak wood chip too.
Ooh.
We actually,
Yes.
I've tried that.
This
Oak wood
is
and
just
Ishpingo
like-
blend well.
Sweetness.
You know what this smells like?
Oh, tell me.
Play-Doh.
Oh.
I don't get that. I get more of a toothpaste kind of
Okay,
smell.
I'm gonna smell
Wait, no, no, no,
thinking
wait,
of
wait,
Play-Doh and
no.
toothpaste.
Oh, I get a little, I get
Just-
a, like a
what
sweet
the
Play-Doh.
heck is this
Like,
called?
Play-Doh, so-
Dishpingo?
Like a homemade
Okay,
Play-Doh.
Ishpingo. It's fine. Okay.
Like a
I
homemade
get like
homemade
a-
Play-Doh.
yeah,
Here we go.
I
I'm
could see
smelling.
that. I could see that. Like, The back notes are a little Play-Doh-esque.
Yeah, it's like, I think it's
What do you think that is?
like kind of when you're baking like sugar cookies, like when you're making sugar cookies, I'm getting, it's very like bakey-ish.
Yeah.
Gwen
the
says
first
ew
thing,
Play-Doh.
But it's not the finished goods Play-Doh, it's the making
Right.
of Play-Doh. I think it's like that
yeah,
baking,
the homemade.
like maybe the flour and the salt kind of, like it just reminds me of, I'm mixing something in a mixing
Yeah.
bowl. That's what it smells like. Which is maybe why I was like, no, oh wait.
That's what the Clopsies want. It smells like root beer to me.
Bring it
That
back.
smells like root beer to you?
That usually, yeah, that one smells
Absolutely.
Where
like
does this
root beer.
look go?
Decalibus.
What's
Oh wait,
Yeah,
Is this-
I get a root beer
Yeah.
smell from it,
Really?
usually.
Yeah, I love decalibus.
If that's which one it is.
That is fascinating. Well, that was a fun game.
That
Thanks
was
for
fun.
thanks for trying to guess as we explain
Yeah.
the scents. Those that are watching live, listening to us explain these scents in a wonderful way, and you all guessing what trying to guess what it is. Danny, we have a giveaway. Do you want to tell everyone how to enter the giveaway?
Yes, I do, Retha. At the end of the show, there will be a link provided in the comments or in the description.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure. And if you're watching this after the show on Instagram, it will be in the story. And you will have a chance to win two pack of deodorant.
Yes, 3 winners
Yes.
get to choose what 2-pack of deodorant they want, the TR flower or the grapefruit cardamom. So good luck, everyone. Go and enter, and you have until midnight to enter.
Hooray!
Okay, that's it. Ashley, thanks for joining us
Yes,
today.
thank you so much for having me.
And all of you who are watching live or who are listening, who are watching live and who are listening, thanks for joining us today on this Plant Therapy Live, your source for natural product news and education. If you enjoyed today's show, we always appreciate that you comment, like, subscribe to our channels. I told you last week we have a podcast, which is fun. We do a show after the show on the podcast, which is always a mess, but a good mess. It's just like girl talk mess, so it's super fun. So make sure that you do that, share it, like it. We always appreciate your participation. It helps more people be able to see these and learn about awesome things like natural deodorant. This week we'll be doing some micro lives throughout the week, and then don't forget to join us next Friday for a special candle show. And I want to say really fast, the last candle show that we did when we launched the candles was like one of our most popular shows in a long time. Like I'm assuming Nyla's going to be on. She'll be here to answer all of your candle questions. We might have some, stuff happening within the next couple of months with candles that we're so excited about. Specifically, like, not by this next life.
Right.
But can I just this is the beginning of March, right?
Well,
For one of the things, one of the candles? Like the one that is my soul sister?
Yes.
Not
yes.
vetiver, a different soul sister. So there might be a scent, a blend
That Retha loves.
that Retha is obsessed with. That Retha owns like 20 of the products that has this scent in it, and we may or may not be coming out with a candle and other things. That's the beginning of March. So come and join us to learn all about our candles. So when that comes out March, you can buy 100 of those candles because I promise you, you will want them. Happy plantings, everyone.
Bye.